this Girls Aloud on BBC One and the Dance X results at 9:15. First 45 minutes to chance your luck with Dermot.
Imagine you've got 100 opponents in front of you, 100 people wanting you to fail, 100 people wanting to take your place. But defeat them all, and you could go home with a small fortune. Welcome to 1 versus 100.
It's Saturday night. Welcome to the National Lottery 1 versus 100 arena from the toughest quiz show on television with your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Good evening and welcome to 1 versus 100, the show where one contestant takes on 100 opponents, each of whom is worth £1,000. Now, keep answering questions correctly and they could win some serious cash. But we're not just throwing the money away. Get one question wrong and they are out with someone else from the 100 taking their place. So, who's going to be the first one to take on the 100 tonight? Let's find out. You're the one. Please come and join me in the arena.
The first one to take on the 100 tonight is Lisa Harmon. Lisa owns a lighting shop in Sheffield and is married with 3 daughters. If she wins big tonight, she'd love to buy a barge and waltz to Strauss in Vienna.
This is Lisa, everybody. Lisa used to be a traffic warden. She's not a traffic warden anymore. Now you run your own lighting shop, is that right?
Yeah.
What's ideal case scenario for you tonight if you win big? What would you like to do?
I'd really like to slow down a little bit. A couple of acres of land. My husband wants a pig.
And your husband is Mark down there, is that right?
He is, yeah.
Hello, Mark.
How you doing?
Oh, good frame, I like it. Olympian.
Yeah.
Lovely. OK, listen, best of luck, OK?
Thank you.
You are the one and they are the 100. Here is how it works. I'm going to ask you a series of questions you're going to answer and the 100 are also going to answer. Every time you get a question right, each member of the 100 to get it wrong is eliminated and you get £1,000 per person, OK? Your aim is to keep going until each and every one of them is out. If you do that, you walk away with all the money you made plus an extra £50,000 for beating the 100, OK? But, and this is the important bit, get just one question wrong and you go home with absolutely nothing at all, OK? Now, the only thing that's going to help you, apart from your skill, determination and your nerve, is that you can dodge up to 3 questions if you don't know the answer, all right? Lisa, you ready to play?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Wonderful. 100, ready to play? Yes! OK, let's play 1 versus 100. OK, let's take a look at your first 2 categories, Lisa. We've got music or television.
I'll go for music.
OK.
Yep.
Let's have a look. The Fender Stratocaster is a famous make of which instrument? A, drum, B, electric guitar, or C, synthesizer keyboard? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting to give us your answer. We've got a big South Yorkshire smile up here, so I think you know the answer to the question.
I think I'm going to go for B, electric guitar.
Going for B, electric guitar. First question. Get it wrong, you're out. Let's see if B, the electric guitar, is the right answer. Well done. Now let's see how many out of the 100 got that answer wrong. 7 got it wrong. That's £7,000. It's not a bad way to kick off. It's you versus 93. Well done. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories, please. Actors and actresses or the animal world.
Brad Pitt could come up and slap me across the face and I probably wouldn't know who he were, so... Animal world.
Let's take a look at the question, please. Nanook is the Inuit word for which animal? A, polar bear, B, seal, or C, whale? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Okay. You've got some money, 7,000 in the bank now, Lisa, okay? You've got your 2 weapons at your disposal. First of all, you can play your double if you're super confident, which means any money you receive from knocking out opponents will be doubled. Second is the dodge, okay? If you play the dodge, you won't have to give me an answer, but the remaining members of the 100 will, but the price of survival is to have to slash your prize fund in half. You will, however, most importantly, stay in the game.
I've got a little nagging voice in my head saying polar bear. But I'm not 100%, I'm really not 100%. And as much as I hate to pay a dodge early on, they're a smart bunch, we know they're a smart bunch. I don't want to go out now, I really don't. It's nice here. I like it.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's nice. So I am going to dodge, but I do think it's polar bear.
Okay. You would have gone for polar bear?
Yeah, little voice.
Okay. We decided to dodge a question. Let's see if it was the right thing to do. Let's see how many members of the 100 got that question wrong. 59 members of the 100 got it wrong. So, your total after the dodge is £3,500. It's now you versus 34. Well done. Yeah, maybe you should have played your double, but look at the situation you're in. It's 1 versus 34. You've got your 2 dodges, and you've still got your double to play, OK? And you're still here. It's the most important thing. Next 2 categories, please. Food and drink or literature. What are you doing?
That couldn't be better if it were shoes and chocolate.
OK.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That is really good. I'm going to go for food and drink.
We're going to go for food and drink. Can we have a look at the question, please? The Scoville scale is used to measure the strength of which food? A, cheese, B, chili peppers, or C, coffee? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Thank you. What are you thinking?
It's not cheese.
How come?
'Cause it's not.
OK.
Coffee, it's not coffee. What they do is they grind chilies up and they make a dilute mix of the chili sort of liquid. And they use like a dilution to measure how hot things are.
Right.
Chilies.
This is wrong. You're going to look very silly.
If it's wrong, you can slap me.
I don't want to slap you.
Do a double.
Sure?
Yeah. Chilies.
The Scoville scale is used to measure the strength of which food? Lisa has gone with B, chili peppers. And she's elected to play her double. Let's see if chili peppers is the right answer. Let's see how many people have got that question wrong. I can tell you 13 got it wrong. That's 13,000, which we're doubling to 26,000, so your new total is now 29,500. It's you versus 21. Well done. Let's take a look at your next 2 categories, all right? Geography or the bonus dodge. You've knocked out over 75 of your opponents, which means you get a chance to earn an extra dodge. However, get it wrong and you're out. One of the remaining members of the 100 will take your place. What are you thinking?
I'll go for geography.
Sure?
Yep.
OK.
Yep, no messing.
Let's take a look at the question, please. Which country has the longest coastline? A, Canada, B, Russia, or C, the United States of America? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I think people are going to be confused between Canada and Russia. Myself, I think it's Canada. My own gut feeling. I will dodge it. I do think it's Canada, but I will dodge it.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa is electing to dodge the question, so we now go down to one dodge and we halve the prize from £14,750. She would have gone for Canada. Let's see what the correct answer is. See how many members of the 100 got that answer wrong. I can tell you it was 5. So your total after the dodge is £14,750. It's you versus 16. Let's take a look at your next 2 categories, Lisa. Books and authors or celebrities?
Celebrities, damn it.
She's gone with celebrities. Can we have a look at the question, please? In which profession is Heston Blumenthal a famous name? A, chef, B, photographer, or C, choreographer? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I'll make a spaghetti bolognese in about half an hour.
Right.
Takes me about 4 days.
Right.
So he don't photograph it, he don't dance with it, he cooks it. He's a chef.
I love the way your mind works. Definitely going with chef?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Lisa's gone with A, chef. Let's see if A, chef is the right answer. Done. Good. That's calmed your nerves a little bit,
Yeah,
that, hasn't
yeah,
it?
beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how many members of the 100 got that answer wrong. I can tell you only 2 got it wrong, and that's £2,000. Your new total is £16,750. It's you versus 14. Well done. Next 2 categories, please. Human body or pop music?
I think I'm going to go for human body.
So we're going for human body, please. What is the largest joint in the human body? A, the hip, B, the knee, or C, the shoulder? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Thoughts?
Hip. It's quite a small joint, really, isn't it? It's about yay big.
Right.
Knee. Again, I don't think it's that big. Shoulder's quite a big sort of. Oh, crikey. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, don't you? I'm tempted to go for shoulder. Simply because there's quite a lot to it, isn't there, really? It's quite big. You shouldn't play a dodge when there's 14 left, should you? Shoulder.
You go shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa is going to go with C, shoulder. Lisa?
No, don't talk to me.
I can tell you
Yeah.
that your remaining opponents all got it wrong. So the 100 are gone. Congratulations. Which means this. I'm going to give you the option to bail, which means you walk away right now with the money you've just made from knocking them out, which is £30,750. But you won't collect the £50,000, all right? If you play and your answer is correct, you walk away with £80,750. If it's wrong, you walk away with absolutely nothing.
It's shoulder. I know it's shoulder. Do I want 30 grand for definite? Or risk it?
You feeling brave or are you going to bail?
I'm bailing.
Fantastic, well done. You've just made yourself £30,750. Congratulations. Let's see if it was the right thing to do. We need shoulder to be the wrong answer.
That's fantastic. 30,000.
£750.
What are you going to do with it?
I haven't got a handle on my downstairs toilet, so...
Listen, congratulations. £30,750 is a great amount of money.
Flabbergasted. Thank you, everybody.
Lovely Lisa's left £30,750 better off than when she arrived. Great stuff. We'll find a new one to take on the 100 after we've been live to National Lottery HQ for the first of tonight's draws, which are Thunderball and Dream Number. We'll see you soon.
Lottery HQ at 10 to 9 on this Saturday, the 18th of August. And back with us, the original auto cutie, the Prince of Pranksters, Mr. Brian Conley.
Thank you, Alan, voice of the balls. Yes, I can say it's really good to be back here at Lottery HQ. I spent most of last week on a plane.
Really? Did you go anywhere nice?
No, I had to take 2 inches off my bathroom door. Although, I did take the kids to Spain recently for 2 weeks, B&B.
Now, that must have been nice.
Well, the first week was half bored, but the second week, I really cheered up.
How about we cheer everyone up right now, Brian?
You're right, Alan. Let's do Thunderball. Tonight's Draw Master Matt is here to make sure everything runs smoothly. Are you happy, Matt?
Very happy.
Good luck indeed. You look it as well. Alan, it's over to you.
Matt, release the balls, please. 34 balls in this first machine. In a moment, we'll pick 5 of them. We're using Excalibur and Centre Balls number 7, which were chosen for us at random earlier today by Ben Mesitz, who is from Battersea. And the news from the draw team is that over 128,000 tickets won a Thunderball prize on Wednesday. 3 of you matched with the 5 main numbers drawn and won a very handy £5 each. Good luck to you. Brian.
Thank you very much, Alan. Now, Draw Master Matt, are we clear to proceed?
Yes, we are.
Good luck, everyone.
And for this weekend's live draws, our independent adjudicator is Dominique Laurent. And there's the first one, look 25. Next, this Saturday night, our selector chooses one for us. There it is, 17. And the third one to be drawn. They bounce around against each other, but up pops 19. We need 2 more from this, our first machine. There is the first of them, 28. And then to complete the set, how about that one? 14. OK, then Matt, move over to the second machine now, if you would. Start that one up, please. And release the 14 red Thunderballs. And as Brian will now explain, matching with one of these little beauties could be good news.
I shall explain. It will be very good news. Now, remember, if you've matched with all the numbers drawn so far, you need to match with this next one as well to be in with a chance of winning the top prize of £250,000. It's the all-important Thunderball, and even if you've only matched with 1 ball, matching with this next one will make you a winner. So, good luck.
Yeah, good luck from me too. Nice shirt, that as well. And look, up she comes, that's number 9. So, here are tonight's Thunderbolt numbers again, only this time in ascending order. 14, 17, 19, 25, and 28. The Thunderball, number 9. Right.
Time for tonight's second live draw, this dream number. And remember, all the good cause money raised from Dream Number is helping to fund the London 2012 Olympic Games and Paralympic Games. So, draw master Matt, are we clear to proceed?
Yes, we are.
Good luck, everyone.
Tonight we're using Adventurine and Sedables number 5, again chosen by Mr. Mezitz. And the latest from the Dream Team is that over 46,000 ticket holders won a prize on Wednesday's Dream Number draw, and 2 of you matched with the first 5 numbers of the sequence. You won £5,000 for your trouble. Not bad, eh? So back to tonight, and live now on BBC One, here is this weekend's Dream Number draw. And the first one to come from our machine. You've got to have this as part of your selection, remember? That's how the game works. The first digit is a 1. If you've matched with that number, you're definitely in the game tonight, and £2 is yours. Here's the next one in the sequence, and that is a 6. If you've matched with that one as well, you're up by a tenner already. There's a 4. 7 tiers of prize money in this game, ranging from £2 to a cool £500,000. There's another 9. Don't forget, in this game, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a prize. First number 9, actually. That's an 8. Remember, you need to match these numbers in sequence and with no breaks in the chain. There's a 7. One more number to be drawn, which will be the last in the sequence, I wonder. Well, we can tell you, it's a 5. So, tonight's National Lottery dream number is 1, 6, 4, 9, 8, 7, 5. It's coming!
The Dedico. Yes, me and Alan Dedico will be back in just a few minutes' time with the Daily Play results and the big lotto draw. Don't miss that. But before that, we're back to Dermot and 1 versus 100. What are the odds on that?
Thank you very much. Now, we've just seen lovely Lisa go home with an impressive £30,750. But who will be the next one to take on the 100? Let's find out. Hello, sir. It is you. Please come and join me in the arena.
The next one to take on the 100 is Ben Ferry. Ben's a primary school teacher from Islington and is a huge sports fan. He used to be a dab hand at rugby, cricket and football and says he's very competitive. Well, let's hope his competitive streak helps him to conquer the 100 tonight.
Benjamin, everyone. Come on. Thank you. You used to be a bookmaker, is that right?
As well, yes.
Primary school teacher and bookmaker. Good combo, OK. Yes. Good luck. You are the 1 and they are the 100, as I'm sure you're well aware. Your opponent's up there. You've seen how it works. Are you ready to play?
Definitely.
Members of the 100, are you ready to play? Yeah! Great stuff. Good luck. Let's play 1 versus 100. Let's take a look at your first 2 categories. We've got pop music or food and drink for you.
Let's plump for the old food and drink, I think.
Yeah. First question, we're going to go for food and drink, please. Let's take a look at the question. Which of these cheeses is traditionally coated with yellow wax? A. Gouda, B. Gruyere, or C. Gorgonzola? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting to register your answer. Know the answer?
I'm not 100% on this, actually. A bit dodgy. I don't want to be going out first round. That
Sure.
could kill me, but...
You can't do anything, can you? You can't use a dodge or a double.
I think it's got to be Gouda.
OK. I'm going to go with Gouda. Let's see if Gouda is the right answer. Well done. Okay, congratulations. You're still in the game. That's the most important thing. Let's see how many of the 100 got that answer wrong. I'll tell you, 23 got it wrong. Your total, of course, is £23,000. It's you versus 77. Well done. All right, let's take a look at your next two categories, Ben. Films or geography?
I don't mind either one of these, actually. So I'll go for geography.
OK, let's take a look at your question. Which is the world's largest island? A, Greenland, B, Madagascar, or C, Sumatra? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. OK, you've got some money in the bank now, so you've got those two weapons at your disposal, the double and the dodge. So?
I think I might know it, and I think I might go for the double. And I'm going to go A, Greenland.
Okay. Definitely?
Definitely, let's go for it.
Ben has elected to play his double on this question. Which is the world's largest island? He has gone for A, Greenland. Let's see if A, Greenland is the right answer. Well done. Now, let's see how many got it wrong and if it was worthwhile playing your double. Yeah, 8 got it wrong. 8,000 double is obviously 16,000, so your new total as it stands is £39,000. It's you versus 69. Well done. Let's take a look at your next two categories. History or television?
I'll go television.
Ben is going to go with television, please. Handbags and Glad Rags is the theme song to which TV series? A, Kath and Kim, B, Game On, or C, The Office? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting, please. Know the answer?
No, I know the song. And I've seen all of those, but I can't hear the theme song. So I'm afraid it's going to have to be a dodge.
OK, Ben's elected to dodge this. He now has 2 dodges left. We've slashed his prize fund to £19,500. What would you have gone for?
At a guess, I probably vaguely sort of would have gone for The Office.
Let's see if The Office is the right answer. OK. You're still in the game. You've got 2 dodges left.
That's right.
Let's see how many people you knocked out with that dodge. I can tell you 20 got it wrong. So even though your total after the dodge is £19,500, it's you versus 49. Over halfway there. Well done.
Not bad.
Let's take a look at your next 2 categories. Actors and actresses, or words and language?
Let's go for words and language.
Words and language it is. OK, let's take a look at your question. In Australian slang, what is an ankle biter? A, a child, B, a shoe, or C, a snake? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting, please.
I've never heard a snake being called ankle biter, but I can understand why they might say it's that. Also a shoe, especially if they don't fit properly. But I do feel that it's A,
OK.
so let's go for A.
Fair enough. In Australian slang, what is an ankle biter? Ben's going for A, a child. Let's see if A, a child, is the right answer. Well done. Well done. Let's see how many of the remaining 100 got that question wrong. Okay, I can tell you 7 got it wrong. So your new total is £26,500. It's now you versus 42. Well done. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories, please. Hollywood greats or transport?
Let's go with Hollywood great.
Let's take a look at the question, please. Which Hollywood star founded the prestigious Sundance Film Institute? A. Robert Redford, B. Catherine Ross, or C. Paul Newman? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I'm pretty certain again on this one. Obviously, it is a toss-up between Robert Redford and Paul Newman. If my memory serves me right, I do think it is Robert Redford.
Okay. Ben's gone with A. Robert Redford. So far, Ben has beaten 58 of his opponents and has £26,500 in the bank. However, if he eliminates the remaining 42 opponents, he could be taking home in excess of £115,000. Can he do it? We'll find out after we return from National Lottery HQ, tonight's final draw, which is Lotto. See you soon.
Wow, exciting stuff. Now at 5 minutes past 9, welcome back to Lottery HQ with our very own mature student, Brian Conley.
That's right, Alan. I got 5 straight A's this week from the Open University of Watford.
That's incredible.
Well, not really. In my case, the A stood for absent.
Well, I'm glad you turned up tonight, Brian.
So am I, because in just a moment we'll have tonight's big lotto draw. But first, before we came on air, the draw team alongside an independent adjudicator carried out tonight's daily play draw. And Alan, I believe you got the results.
Yep, today's daily play winning numbers are these: 1, 3, 4, 8, 11, 14 and 24. Brian.
Thanks, Alan. Now, remember that you can see the Daily Play draw every weekday evening from around about 9:30 by logging on to bbc.co.uk/lottery. Now, though, it's time for Lotto. Can you tell us the size of the prize before your eyes?
It's a big one, Brian. We're playing for an estimated jackpot of £4.6 million.
£4.6 million?
What would you do with that sort of money, Brian?
That kind of money, I could join Prince William and his girlfriend in the Seychelles. Yes, I could be a strawberry.
Oh, don't you mean gooseberry?
Take it away, Alan.
Let's release those big money balls. Please. And the news from the results team is that one very lucky ticket scooped Wednesday's £2.7 million lotto jackpot. In all, more than 308,000 prizes were won, sharing over £8.1 million. Congratulations if some of that cash came your way. Tonight, we're using Set of Balls 8 and Sapphire, chosen for us earlier today at random by Ben from Battersea. Brian.
Thanks, Alan. So, Drawmaster Matt, are we clear to proceed?
Yes, we are.
Good luck, everyone. Here it is, the Finger of Fate.
Tonight's lottery update, 10:30 on BBC One, just before Match of the Day. There's the first one tonight, 26. Good news if it's yours. The number to join us the weekend before last, 167th lotto outing for that one. And the next is number 2, second number to join us midweek, that one, but then you'll know that if it's one of yours. Here's the next. And pops, number 32. Last drawn some 7 Wednesdays back, that 155th time as a main lotto ball. And the next one. Out comes number 37, completed Millionaires Row for us just the 5 Saturdays back, that 135th time it's been a main ball. Here's the next one. And that is number 47, drawn just the half dozen Wednesdays back as well, 164th time as a lotto main ball. And the 6th one is right there, number 12, bonus midweek. You'll know if you were with us on Wednesday at 10:35. Anyway, 154th time as a main ball. The bonus tonight is that one, 22. So, this weekend's winning lotto numbers in ascending order are 2, 12, 26, 32, 37, and 47. The bonus, 22.
My go?
Yep.
Well, that's all from Alan and me for tonight. Scott Mills will be back on Wednesday night around about 10:35 with a special performance from Girls Aloud.
And I was just going to mention, before we go, special congratulations to Mylene Class on the birth of a baby daughter.
Alan, I think you're here to say...
Oh, say goodnight, Brian.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much. Welcome back. Back here, the situation is this. It's 1 versus 42. This is Ben. Well, the last question was, which Hollywood star founded the prestigious Sundance Film Institute? And you went with A, Robert Redford. Let's see if Robert Redford is the correct answer. Well done. Let's see how many the remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong. Only 7 got it wrong. £7,000 to add to your total. Your new total is now £33,500, and it's you versus 35. Well done. Let's take a look at your next 2 categories. Britain or theatre?
I'll go with Britain, hoping that I might know it, but then if not, I can use my dodge.
OK. Let's see the question, please. A picture of Charles Darwin is found on which British banknote? A, the £5, B, the £10, or C, the £20? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I'm not 100% on this.
You got an inkling?
Oh. Yeah, it's one of the 3. I don't think it's the £5. I'm pretty sure they changed that to Elizabeth IV. I'm going to have to dodge it. I'm going to have to dodge it.
Sure.
Play safe.
Slashing your prize fund to £16,750. What would you have gone for?
It would have been a 20, and I'm probably going to kick myself, but
OK. Let's see.
rather safe than sorry.
Sure. Let's see if that is the right answer. Well done.
Okay.
Well done. Let's see how many of the remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong. Seventeen got it wrong, OK? So, your total after the dodge is now £16,750. It's now you versus 18. Well done. OK. Next 2 categories, please. We've got natural world or the bonus dodge. You knocked out over 75 of your opponents, which means you get the chance, of course, to get an extra dodge.
I could do with that bonus dodge, but I think I'll play it safe and go natural world.
Natural world it is. Take a look at the question, please. What name is given to the deep green variety of the mineral beryl? A, emerald, B, jade, or C, turquoise? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
Again, let's give me a 50-50 here, I think.
Between?
I would probably go between emerald and jade, obviously, knowing that they're both green, but 50-50 is not good enough. I'm going to have to use the dodge.
It's your last dodge.
It's my last dodge.
You versus 18.
We'll have to go for it.
We've slashed the money to £8,375, but you're still in the game. What would you have gone for?
Probably jade.
Would have gone for jade. Big gamble, getting rid of his last dodge. For that gamble to pay off, we need jade to be the wrong answer. Well done. See how many of the remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong. Wow. 14 got it wrong. So even though your total after the dodge is £8,375, it's now you versus 4. Well done. Let's have a quick chat with him. Hello, Alan. You all right?
I'm okay.
How have you found it so far? There's been a lot of questions in this competition.
A lot of questions, and they've been quite difficult, but I want to be there.
All right. You don't need to get chippy. Hello, Rachel. How have you done?
Not been too bad. I promised myself I wouldn't get the gemstone one wrong because I used to work in a jeweller's. So that would have been quite embarrassing.
Phew.
Phew.
All right, guys, congratulations. Well done. OK, Ben, let's take a look at your next 2 categories. We have religion or sport. No dodges left, so from now on in, I need correct answers.
Let's go for sports.
OK, Ben has taken the question on sport. Can we see it, please? In swimming's individual medley events, which of the 4 strokes is swum first? A, backstroke, B, breaststroke, or C, butterfly? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
A bit flummoxed on this one, I've got to admit. The most obvious one is the backstroke.
How come?
Because they've got to start in the water and it usually ends with front crawl. I'm going to have to go with my gut. I'm not sure on this. I'm going to have to go A, backstroke.
Get this right, you're still in with a chance of winning £62,000. Get this wrong, and you're out. One of the remaining 4 is taking your place. In swimming's individual medley events, which of the 4 strokes is swum first? Ben has gone for A, backstroke. He needs that to be the correct answer. Good luck, Ben. Let's see if it is. Ben, I'm so sorry, you're going to have to say goodbye. Thanks a lot. Ben, everyone. Thanks. So Ben wasn't able to beat the 100, but how did his 4 opponents fare? Let's find out how many people were knocked out on that last question. Wow. 1 left. Congratulations, Alan. Join us next week when we will see Alan as the new one taking on the 100. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.
And an earlier start for Dermot next Saturday night at 7:45. Girls Aloud next on BBC One, along with tonight's results from Dance X.